My category is things you can buy at Bunnings.
Oh, okay. Hammer.
Spanner.
Philips Hue light strips.
That would have been amazing. Just like, imagine someone walking out the bathroom and you see this guy just clamping on his balls.
No,
Grabbing it like it owes him money.
It's all the
Welcome back to Critical Banter, my friends. This is the podcast where we take the very best bits from your favorite late night shows and package them into a podcast. On this week's episode, one old classic segment, Gone Camping, and one new segment. We'll be going through some underrated feelings on Can I Borrow a Feeling? Before that, to wrap the week, as promised last week, we'll be wrapping up the week. We've got me, Miguel, we have Rowie,
G'day.
we have Sen.
Hello.
And to make up for it, we have summoned Kush from God knows where.
I'm here. I had to listen to what I can only describe as a shambolic reading last week. There were some things I agree can never be it. Ro's actions were
Deplorable.
they were very hooliganish behavior. I have
Can
to
we
say.
set the record straight here, please?
What's the record?
Well, we have set the record.
No, we've not. So I realized today, because Kush is like, we asked Kush, oh, what have you been telling people about the audio recording? And Kush is like, yeah, Ray was just smoking a blunt on camera.
I've said nothing wrong here, fellas. I have visual proof of this. You know what? I'll put it on the page.
Yes.
I'll put a clip of the page of Rose smoking a blunt, and that will be proof of what that last episode was.
And what were me and Manu doing while he was smoking a
You're
blunt?
trying to calm him down. Ro was on some readings about 9/11 caused by George Bush. It was ridiculous. I don't know what he was on.
The audio corrupted.
Yeah, because of your smoke. got into the roadcaster.
Yeah, we had to buy a whole new roadcaster because of that. Anyway, it's been a while. I've had a couple of thoughts while I was here, mainly about my review page. So as you know, Mrs.
Fuck,
Orbit
here we
Smith
go,
is there.
another plug.
Another promo.
It's like when a guest goes to a late night show just to plug their new movie. That's what this fucker
I
does.
do it once a month. It's the same show as well. Hasn't changed. But I was thinking about the idea of the critical rating system. And we brought this up at work as well. And it was about like you have different types of rating. You have like out of 5, out of 10. You have the letter grading as well. Do you view a 4 out of 5 the same as an 8 out of 10?
Mathematically speaking, yes.
Okay, mathematics, but I'm talking about a critical rating system here.
I'm saying a 4 out of 5 is better than an 8 out of 10.
I feel like, yeah, it's
In
harder
my
to get a
mind.
4 out of 5.
Right?
Really? Like, I'm thinking,
But I feel like 4's,
depends what you're thinking. Like, for example, if you're looking at food places to eat and you see a 4 out of 5, you're like, this is terrible. But if you're like, oh, that place is an 8 out of 10, you're like, oh, it's pretty good. I'm going to go. No?
Ooh, I think it's
I think it's the other way around.
I'm with Ro on this one, actually. If you see in Google reviews a 4 out of 5, you're not jumping.
No, I'm
you're not chomping at the bit to go.
Yeah, I'm chomping at a bit like 4.5.
Well, Google Reviews does it by a decimal system. That's a bit different. That's like a 4, but there's 4.1s, 0.2s, 0.3s. This is just straight
So there's
whole
no
numbers.
4.5 in this.
This is a whole number.
Whole number.
So the next jump is 5.
Yeah.
Next jump is 5.
Well, why is that the case?
Let me question the...
Assumption in and of itself.
Okay.
Why can't you have a 4.5 out of 5?
You can, but I'm just talking about if the system is designed as
No, because
using
normally
whole
there's
numbers only.
halves.
That has to be hard.
Like
Give me
0.1,
half. Okay,
0.2, I can...
All right, fine. There are halves. 4.5s, 3.5s, right? It's 4, 4.5, then 5. And you can also have the 9, 9.5, and 10, right? If we're going by that.
Even if that's the case, for some reason, 4 out of 5, I'm thinking that is an average. Like, it's good, but it's not amazing. 8 out of 10 seems...
I think 8
Really?
does seem a greater pitch.
And I don't know if it's just because 4 is less than 8. That's why I think that.
He might be.
But, you know, for some reason, 8 out of 10 screams class to me, and 4 out of 5 seems like above average.
This is really interesting because you're the only two people. Everyone else, and this is also my sentiments as well. 4 out of 5 seems better than an 8 out of 10. It's almost like it's closer.
Because it's,
To the
that's what
perfect
I was
score.
thinking. Yeah.
That's why I'm going
It's
by that
one off.
process.
It's 1 off 5.
Exactly. 4 out of 5 almost seems like a 9 out of 10 for me if I was going to judge by that rating
Right.
system.
Okay.
But then if we said like letter grades, 8 out of 10 would be a B plus, I think.
Wait, what?
8 out of 10. Or 4 out of 5 would be a B plus, right? It wouldn't be an A or an A
Correct.
plus.
8 out of 10 would be
Is it A
B
minus?
plus. A plus would be the 9s.
The
9,
10.
9.5. A plus would be 10.
A plus would be 10.
A would be
9.
9.
A has to be
then
9, I
8 would be
feel
A
A minus would be the 8.5. B plus would be the 8, I feel.
A minus, the minus has really confused me in the lettering system. We never had that, did we?
Nah.
We were out of 100
didn't-
actually.
Yeah, we didn't have
We
letters
had
at all.
band 4, band 5, band 6. What the
That's
fuck
true.
is that?
Maybe that's the way to. Maybe I'll change my review system. This was a band 6 movie.
So
This
why
is
did this come
incredible.
up? Why did this come up? The 4 out of 5.
Because there was one guy who was very adamant. He was like, "No, 4 out of 5 is the exact same as 8 out of 10.
I mean,
No
he's
matter
not wrong.
what." Yeah, exactly. He's correct mathematically. But
It's hard to disargue that one.
Yeah, it was the idea of the critical rating system versus just pure math facts.
Are you your Zorba Smith page uses the
Yours
out of
is-
5?
Out of 10.
Out of 10, mate. Come on.
Oh no, jokes. Yeah, you have the.
If you'd like to clarify my rating system, please head to Mr. Zorba Smith and you can see for yourself.
Are you thinking of changing it to out of 5?
I have had thoughts about it because it's a lot easier to portray visually. You know, I thought about the Zorba Smith heads as a scale. Remember the templates that I sent you?
So if you had a half, then it would be half your head.
Half of my head, yeah. The other half would be
gnarly.
opacity 0%, but
Oh, yeah. Okay.
it would look, I think, more appealing visually.
How would you do the band 5, band 6? That's what you.
Surely I'll get the graph, right? The stack columns, and this is where the movie sits at. Here's the average Rotten Tomatoes rating, the audience score, but this is where I place the movie.
Fucking hell. I think the out of 5 system, I don't find much of validity in. I don't know. Even a 4.5 doesn't really. Like if I heard 9 out of 10, that is screaming to me.
Yeah.
4.5, I'm like, that's good.
So are you saying out of 100 is even better?
No,
For you?
dude.
That's
Out of
100
Don't
too
be
much.
silly.
Out of 100 is too granular. You know what I mean? Like who? Like
Okay.
realistically, like if it's a 72 out of 100 versus like a 75 out of 100, like
What difference is it? Yeah.
zero difference to me.
Yeah.
Like the out of 10 system, I think is dare I
think it's the perfect system.
The perfect system.
But what is it just because it's 5? There's no, like, you know how it's usually 5 stars. So if it's 4.5 stars out of 5, you know, that's ringing my bells, you know? But you're saying it's not, that does nothing.
It doesn't
for
speak to me like a 9 out of 10.
Well, I think
Like a 9 out of 10 seems spectacular to me.
What's our system? Ours is out of 8.
you. Hey, exactly.
Yeah. So we did banter reviews. Where why do we start that again?
I think Kush said
No.
just do it out of 8 at one time.
ANCAP safety rating. It had something to do with ANCAP.
Might have been. I can't remember, but it's out of 8.
Yeah.
And we've stuck by it.
So I think that might be a better system.
I think it's a great rating system, 8 out of 8. You know, if you get 7 out of 8, I'm thinking, wow,
That's very good. Yeah.
Because the fractions are too difficult to calculate and translate in your head. It's purely like a gut.
It's a feel
feeling.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a vibe.
It's purely like, is this close to the perfect score? If it is, then it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I offer another one, Kush?
What are we saying?
Can we go credit, distinction, high distinction for going by school ratings?
I'm liking that idea of the stacked column graph, just putting dots in the red line showing the average.
No, but what? So some schools have like credit as like a 65, which is what we had at our university.
Correct, it is.
Some people have it at 60,
Right.
and distinctions are like 75 for us. They're like
They have it
70 for
70.
someone else. So like distinction pass, it's not standardized. You know what
I think
mean?
it is. That sounds like a C grade to me, which is credit in essence.
No, but
6 to 7 is somewhere where it's C grade.
oh, so you're okay with?
I think I'm okay with the credit, distinction, high distinction. Distinction seems to me something more like a 7 to almost 8, and high distinction seems like the 8 to 10, right? If we're comparing it to the letter grade.
Yeah, that's true. But what this system actually, loses
Yeah.
is the nuance when it gets to the high level. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
of course,
Everything's
of
just
course.
lumped into a.
Too
Just
broad
a
of a
high
gap.
distinction. Yeah. You
It's
know?
too broad of a gap. Maybe you need to up it. Platinum distinction, Diamond of distinction. Keep going.
We're going fucking
Those
League of
record
Legends.
albums, are they?
No, I like that, right? Because, like, for example, I think that system works well with the pass credit, right? Because at that stage, you don't care if it's like a high credit or a
Correct.
low credit. It's still crap,
It's a correct. Yeah.
right? But you actually do need the distinctions in the distinction column itself.
Ah, okay.
Because that's when you start to care about
Actually,
it.
yeah, that's when you're looking
Yeah.
into it
So
a bit more.
So you can figure out greatness.
Dare I suggest, like, whatever system we use, like 0 to 5 should be in its own column. And then like 5 to 7 should also be just one rating. But then when you get to the 8, 9, 10s, it should be like very finely segmented.
And I think we have that in our social vernacular almost because when we say as mid, it falls within the 5 to 7 grade. But once you're trying to describe something post 7, you're not just going to go,
It was good.
this is
It
high,
was amazing.
this is good,
Yeah,
there is no similar mid for the 7 to 10. That's where it changes. There's masterpieces involved, there's greatness
Yeah,
involved.
greatest of all time. You throw out all these
Yeah,
like
exactly.
adjectives to describe the greatness.
Question, out of 10 or out of 5, what's average?
Out of 5, what's the average?
Yeah, what
of 10,
what would you say is
what's
average? If something's
Like mid,
average,
out
what are
of
you
5.
giving the
Okay.
score?
For 10, it's 6.5 to 7.5. That's my average. Like that's
7.5 for average.
It is high for me. It is, yeah. That's 6.5 to 7.5 to me is you've done enough to sufficiently entertain me in a movie.
Hmm.
There's a reason for it to exist. For 5, I'd say 3. 2.5 to 3.
So why is average not 5 out of 10?
It's a good question.
That's the median, bro. That's not the average.
It's a good question, actually. Yeah.
Because Zero is the worst movie of all time. 10 is greatest movie of all time. Surely most of them sit when you see what's the graph?
It's not normally
Standard
distributed.
distribution.
It's not normally distributed.
Is that because like most movies are good, like they're okay?
Because the movies you're watching, most of them, they've done enough for them
you
to
to-
exist,
exactly,
basically.
yeah.
They've done enough to entertain you, which is why it sits in that median, 6.5.
So it'd be
7.5.
skewed towards the higher end of the graph.
Bit of distribution here, fellas.
Do we feel bad? Like I feel bad rating an average movie of 5 out of 10. Like,
Yeah, if
that
you give something a
seems bad.
5, it's a stinker.
Yeah, I'm not watching
I
a 5
agree.
out of 10.
For me,
Like
a 5 is
anything
red.
is a 5 out of 10. It's a stinker, regardless
yeah,
of
exactly. Yeah,
You're
I
right.
agree.
5 out of 10 is
restaurant 2.5. You're never going there.
100%.
Yeah,
Shouldn't even be a restaurant.
Actually, I think you're right with restaurants even more difficult. I think less than 4, to be honest, in Google reviews. I'm
yeah,
having
I was
some
about
thoughts.
to. What's your bare minimum to go to a restaurant?
Most restaurants 4 and above, unless it's a fucking Chinese like
Yeah, that's
Dirty
true.
Chinese.
family dirty Chinese restaurant. Then it can't be more than 4.5, or else it's
Then it's
something's wrong.
white people food at that
Exactly,
point.
that has to sit like 3.5.
Because I think people just rate stuff 5 or 1. Like
There's no
I've
in between.
I've never rated something
Correct,
like an
yeah.
Uber driver or an Uber restaurant like a 3.
Three.
Out of 5. You know what I mean?
Actually, on that, because you know you can look at the ratings now on your app.
Mhm.
So there's, I looked at one of my ratings. Some guy gave me a 3. So
Oh, you can see your ratings now?
you see a rating now. So this guy obviously had thoughts, and his
Yeah.
thoughts were
yeah.
mid-writer.
What did you do to, was your chat not good or?
I don't know, but the fact that he thought about it, and then I was thinking, I think a 4 is even worse because he's thought about it. You're not the perfect writer for me.
No, 4 is like you had a great thing and then you slammed the door on your way out. So
Yeah.
you get a 4.
I think it's a little bit more.
3
than
is
that.
like you slammed the door and you were rude to him.
Yeah. 4 is you were great, but you had a monobrow or
I think
something.
that's a 1. Like if you slam the door and you're rude.
Yeah,
that's
I reckon you're going straight to 1. The 3, 4, it's tough because there's an obvious thought process behind it. There is a driver there with a rating system as well.
with the review. Like I always look at the 3 to 4 star reviews because that's where you get the gems. Like, for example, you're buying a product, right? You don't care about
Correct.
the 5 stars, and the 1 stars are usually like dramatic. You want the balance.
3 to 4.
No,
They'll actually tell you what.
No, I look at the 1 stars, but I look at what they're saying. Are they complaining about something that would only happen to them, or
it's
they're
usually
being,
very
or they're being
personal
like a
stuff.
fucking diva, or is it actually systematic with the
No,
place?
but I'm so heavily biased. If I see these 1 star
I'm looking for
reviews-
systematic things wrong. Because if I see 10 1-star reviews like food's cold, long wait,
Yeah,
then I know
then-
that's a problem.
Yeah.
But I see a 1-star saying the manager didn't accommodate for my oat milk request.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're a fucking cunt.
Yeah.
This is not a big deal.
That's not systematic. That's idiosyncratic. You know?
exactly. Dude, that's ball knowledge.
Anyway, that's enough out of this. I'm glad we had some discussion. Please.
All right, we're only a third of the way through the long voice, so strap in. Second story from last week. We'll rehash it. The unfolding saga, Kush. It's something near and dear to our heart, and I feel like it's coming towards an end though. Last week we
Or
was
is it? Or is it?
well. Last week we were still, a bit here and there. I feel like we've got a bit more clarity now on where we sit, maybe potentially. But Kush, as we've talked about many times on this podcast, that we play on a full field, like 11-a-side soccer team, and it's coming up to winter, and so we got an email a few weeks ago saying it's time to register.
From the club, from the big dogs at the club, not people we know.
Yeah, so it's from the club, trying to get our money essentially.
Yep.
And so we're like, all right, well, before I fork over, $400-500, I just want to make sure, are we running it back? Do we have enough people? Blah, blah, blah. And so we were talking amongst ourselves and we're like, well, we haven't heard anything from the team captain. Maybe one of us should reach out. And then one of our friends who actually introduced us to the team, John, we'll say his name, John. We'll give his govy.
What's his last name?
We won't be doing that.
Okay.
John got us into the team in the first place, and he's
Yes.
friends with the captain, like best friends with the captain,
Yes.
basically.
He's a
And-
middleman.
Okay.
So innocent in all this is what I would say. He went out drinking with the captain a few weeks ago,
Right.
and they were getting into the festivities. But just quickly, by the captain's like, "Hey, Matt, soccer season's coming up. I want to talk to you quickly about a few things. We might have to drop a few people from the team."
Captain going to John.
To John,
Well, this seemed like some Goodfellas shit. Like talking to the coppos and whatnot.
and he's like, "But we can talk about it later." So then
Yeah.
they went on with their night, and they never had that discussion.
Right.
And so he never reached out to John. But then John came out to us. He's a good man. He's like, "Hey, I've heard whispers that people may be getting dropped from the team."
Wow.
And then obviously, we're not we're not dumb.
We put 2 and 2 together.
We're like, why would he, like you said, bit of Goodfellas. Why would he tell John that a few people are getting encouraged? Trying to send a message.
Yeah, the seeds have been
Read
planted.
between the lines,
Yeah, the seeds have been planted here. Yeah.
Seeds are absolutely being planted. So then, a bit of panic station sets in with us three.
Yeah.
Because now we're at the point is, season's coming up. Are we in? Are we out? Do we need to find a new team? Pick up a new sport even. Pickleball, I heard, is pretty good. So we were thinking this, and then we play for another team just for summer. It's just for a summer comp.
Right.
It's
More social.
It's more social. And one of the guys in the team actually told us that he's actually making a team and he's got a few spots. A lot of spots, actually. He needs 8 or 9 more people, he said.
So we got an upcoming mafia just starting up here. All
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
all right.
It's a new Don in town,
Okay.
and he's looking for people. And we put our hand up saying, well, potentially we might need a team. So
Because at this point, we thought we had options.
yeah, so at this point we had a plethora of options. We
We
can.
weren't confirmed dropped from that team.
Yeah,
we
this-
had another team lined up, ready for us.
Seems like a very hyper exaggerated. Like you guys really overreacted here. Like you went off, or you were searching for your substitutes and whatnot.
Yeah, well, we
You were scared by the sounds of it. It looks like you're about to get whacked, all 3 of you.
We had offers. on the
So
table.
so there was a week there where we were strutting our step because we had either way we were playing ball somewhere, so we're confident. And then Kush, a few weeks ago, it all came tumbling down.
What did the captain do?
Well, what didn't he do?
He's asked a better question.
He basically confirmed to John, not to us, to John,
Yeah.
that the 3 amigos sitting right here had been given the flick.
But was it him or was it the captain's best friend who's also John's friend?
Yeah, the first time of us hearing was the captain's best friend.
Best friend had
Hold
actually
on,
told
telling
us.
John. Not the
Where's his
captain
best
himself.
friend come from? Who is this guy?
I think
he used to be in the team as well.
he's the consigliere to the mafia don here. So he's the right-hand man.
Okay.
And so he's been sent to,
So John's like his favorite foot soldier almost.
basically.
Yeah, describe it to
That's
me in
actually not
mafia
a bad-
terms. I'm getting it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
getting it.
So then John had to actually come and tell us and break us the bad news. But we were kind of already sensing it at this
But
point.
we were
that-
fine. We're like, it's all right. We'll play on. our other
exactly.
friend's
We're
team.
like, well,
No
fuck
stress.
them, don't need them. We got another team. It's all good.
Yeah. So it wasn't a poor reaction from you guys. You were like, it is what it
Mate,
is.
we're
And then
like,
you moved, right?
You move on.
Correct.
So then we come to Thursday where we play in our social summer soccer team. And our friend who's there, who offered us the team, we're like, mate, 3 of us, we're keen. Where do we sign up?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh shit, sorry to forget. I forgot to tell you boys. I'm not actually doing that team anymore. I've joined another team
Oh.
on the other side of Sydney. We still need players, but it's an hour drive. And it's with, they literally had a full team almost at this point. So it's not like they were desperate for people. So it was more of a,
Your backups.
just like if you want to come, you can come play.
Panic stations.
So we went from having 2 clubs, Kush, to no clubs in a matter of days. So then we had to do what no good man should ever do.
What have you done?
We had to go through our Facebook friends, find the people we haven't spoken to in years and message them and be like, hey, mate, any chance you're playing soccer this season? We need a new club.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, there's 3 of us.
So desperate. We were so desperate. Like genuinely desperate, right?
You haven't talked to these guys for years. 3-4 years, you reckon?
Dude, I messaged a guy I did one group assignment with back in first year uni.
You're still playing.
He's playing. This man's playing.
He didn't reply.
Oh, okay.
Rightfully so. Rightfully so. But Rohit did manage to get through to someone that we
Oh, fantastic.
we're still friends with.
We're still friends with, yeah.
It's just someone we don't see often.
Right.
But he graciously said, boys, I've got a team. Come down. We're doing a bit of a kick around.
And I had to make sure. I was like, we come in a package deal. There's 3 of us.
There's a
All
trio.
3 of us needs to be in the team, right?
Right.
And he's like, no stress, brother. Come through on Wednesday night. We have got some training, like no dramas at all. Then we rock up to training. There's 19 people there.
Story continues.
Soccer team's 11 players.
This guy had a full backup squad.
There's 2 teams.
He had a
essentially.
3-3-2-3-3-2 over here.
That was week 1. Then we're talking to so I know actually some of the guys on the team. And so I was talking to them. And then I was like, oh, like, are you playing on this team? And he's like, I don't know if I'm playing on this team. I've been here training for 3 weeks. And each week there's been a group of 19 different players.
They're doing selections.
So it felt
It's like tryouts, bro. Like high school tryouts.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So we go
Okay.
there and now there's like pressure because I thought, he said, yeah, don't worry, there's a team. But there's so many people there that it feels like it's a
trial.
selection process.
100%. Yeah.
So we get there, do our tryout. Manny stands out, has a good game. Of
course,
Right?
yeah.
Then we just go to the pub afterwards just to try to ensure that we're on the team. We're getting like promises of, sweet nothings. He said, yeah, we'll add you to the WhatsApp group. That was Wednesday.
Interesting.
6 days later, no add to the WhatsApp group.
I messaged in our chat of us three. I'm like, brother, I'm panicking.
Yeah.
This is
You
we
didn't
have
even get added to the WhatsApp group.
None of
despite
us.
you
no
being
sir,
successful.
no sir.
Interesting.
So then we get to Wednesday, like a couple days ago. Today, Saturday, we get to Wednesday, second week, all right, of tryouts. We rock up. I see my friends, 3 or 4 of them. Then I see 20 other people that I've never met before. There was 24 people.
24 people.
At the trials. We played a 12-on-12 full side game.
What the fuck?
And of the 24, I reckon half those people were new from like the last week. So we had never seen. They're brand new people who just rocked up.
They're saying potential selection pool of almost 40 people here.
Dude, I reckon 60 because they've been running it for 3 or 4 weeks now.
Wait,
So I'm
okay.
asking my friend, I'm like, oh, where do you find these guys? Because like, to be honest, there's like a lot of people. Like,
I couldn't conjure up 60 people like that in a couple of weeks, bro.
Yeah, holy
so
shit.
the funny thing, we're talking to the guy, like one of our friends, he's like, oh yeah, so this guy called Debbie, he's like the captain,
Yeah.
right? And we're like, and apparently he's finding all these guys. Apparently he's like a nurse at like Westmead Hospital or something. And apparently he just like talks to patients and then brings them to the tryout. 'cause
He's like, do you play soccer by any chance? The guy said yes. He's like, come we're
come
making
on,
a team.
And so we got the cripples who were in the hospital like a week before, along with just like random strangers. Anyway, there's still no guarantee that we're playing soccer.
Yeah,
Although I think it's closer.
I think it's closer.
So there's no solution at the moment for you guys currently. You haven't heard anything from anyone.
Next
No.
week we'll have another update around how the trials went. But I think
it's over, fellas.
no, it can't be over. It can't.
It can't be, bro. It can't be, Kush. Can't be.
Look, I have a team. All right.
Mm.
Yeah,
Is it
but
soccer?
it's soccer, man.
You play soccer?
No, I don't. I don't have a team, you idiots.
But the plan is like the worst case scenario we're thinking is we get all the rejects from the 60-man squad and make another.
Oh, the underdog. Oh, I
second
like
team.
this. I like this. Who's your Ted Lasso? Who's going to be the guy who's going to bring this team together?
Maybe you, Kush. Doesn't Ted Lasso is someone who doesn't know soccer, so you can come and coach us.
Oh, you know what? The saga continues.
Put
The
that
saga
FIFA 23 knowledge into real life football.
And just to close the loop on the old team, we are still yet to hear our official rejection from the captain
Cut him
itself.
out. It's over. Cut him out.
So that initial word that we got was about 1.5 months ago.
Yeah.
So Rohit messaged him for like 4 weeks ago.
This is when we were panicking, right? This is like I messaged the
So
captain.
you messaged the captain.
This is probably
Directly.
when
the first team, right?
The first
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
It's probably when we heard that the second team was a no-go as well. When
And
we had zero.
Your foot soldier and the consigliere, no words from them as
No
well.
word. So I was like, hey, bud, what's the go with soccer this year? John mentioned you might be cutting some people, so just need to know if I need to find a new club or not. Respectful
word.
message.
Very, very respectful message. Straight to the point. I like it.
You've already opened up the door. You don't. He
Just a
doesn't.
simple
need to-
yes or no is what
Just
you
give me
wanted.
You need to find a new team.
And this person didn't reply.
No reply. Radio silence.
That's shocking. I feel like that. And this guy's the captain. I wouldn't want this man to be my captain. No way. No way. If you're the consigliere, it's time to step up and put a bullet to the captain and take over.
Yeah, you got to respect Rove for going directly to the big man himself.
I like it. I like
Kiss
it.
the ring.
You kissed.
Got nothing back.
It's like the end of Godfather 2. Rose watching and the doors close on him. He can't do much now. It is what it is.
Do we mention that Sen works with someone in the team?
Oh yeah. He works at the company I work in. Different teams, different floors. But I did
bump
run
into him every now and again.
I did
sort
see him
of
in the
vibe.
toilet a few weeks ago, and I did actually ask him before I actually knew we got kicked out. I'm like, "Oh mate, you keen for soccer this season?" He very quickly, didn't really say much to it. Washed his hands and walked out.
Oh, no.
Wow.
I reckon I probably should have known from there.
That was a telltale sign.
He was.
He didn't want to have anything to do with you anymore.
Nah.
Once you're not part of the team, he's.
I don't get this thing where people like leave messages on red. Like, just give closure. Just say yes or no. I don't think, because if you're asking that question, right, you clearly want the yes or no answer. Either way, you're not going to feel bad because more than likely it's going to be a no, right? That's why you're asking.
Yeah.
So just say it. It's a no. Just say it, right? I don't think that feelings would change. If anything, you'll probably be a bit happier that you received that closure.
I agree.
Bit of respect.
Yeah, I feel like this needs to change. This mentality.
The culture. Yeah, ghosting.
Exactly.
Ghosting culture.
Ghosting culture needs to change.
Is this still about the captain, Kush, or is this something a bit more deep seated? One last one for the road, boys. Kush, I'm holding up this little pouch here. Can you read that?
The Guardians of the Galaxy character. What's this? Yonder, right?
That is correct. It's Yonder. It says Yonder on it. Do you know what a Yonder pouch is, Kush?
No, I've never heard of this. Enlighten me.
When we were outside, what did I tell you? What did we all tell you this did?
You asked for my phone
Yeah.
and
Sus.
you left it at that. So I was wary, cautious.
I think mine was Ro was trying to say you can actually charge your phone
In a pouch.
in the Yonder pouch.
No cables inside.
Qi, wireless charging.
Yeah.
I don't get this. Wait, what? So, what's inside?
There's nothing. There's actually nothing in there.
So there's some sort of electronic build in the pouch itself.
It's not a
right?
charger. It's not a charger.
Kush,
No
it
charging
doesn't
capabilities.
charge.
Oh, it doesn't charge. Okay.
So last week, Kush, on Sunday,
Yeah.
we all went to see Dave Chappelle. He was in Sydney. So we went to go watch him live.
Yep.
And I got a text message the day before saying it's a phone-free event. I'm like, the fuck does that mean? So it said, print out your tickets.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to bring any phones, electronics in.
Okay.
And so we got there. It was a massive line. You have to line up. We lined up maybe 20, 30 minutes. And they give you this. And you're meant to put your electronics in there.
Right.
And then what you do is you clip it and you close it. And it's the same technology as the tags that you see on clothes.
Right.
You know how like you go to Kmart and then like they scan it and they take it over. And so I've brought this home with me. And if anyone's annoying me, I'm going to Yonder you because you need that special magnet to open it. Otherwise, you can't open it.
Really?
You were going to get yondered this morning.
Yeah.
but
That's
we-
why I asked, do we need your phone for
but we
recording?
realized we need your phone.
Wait, so how do you open it? What is it?
So literally it clicks in
Yep.
and then you need the special magnet there and then it unlocks it.
Oh, okay.
So it's,
Interesting.
you literally can't open it.
So we all locked our phones away.
Yeah.
And then watched the show. You know, enjoyed Dave Chappelle dropping homophobic slurs for
Hey.
45 minutes. And then we walked out and we had to wait in line again for some lovely ladies to help open the pouches so we can get our phones back.
Apparently someone was saying if you try and like force it open, it has like ink in there and it'll like basically
So if
come all over you.
I was
in
about to say,
ink.
just cut it open.
You can, but we didn't have the facilities on us at the time. Bro, it was like an airport security to get in. There was like full metal detectors.
Really? For
You had to
Dave
walk
Chappelle?
in like this. Felt like I was a
Hands
criminal.
up. Hands
Hands up through the metal detector. And you just show everything in your hand. You take everything out of your pockets and you just hold it up.
That's kind of.
So if you thought I was going to bring in a knife or a scissor to open this,
Yeah.
you're mad.
What are your thoughts on going to shows and them having the opportunity to lock
Confiscating your
away?
phone.
It's like school.
I get it for some parts where it's like the phone may be a distraction for the entertainer themselves. I get that, but for a comedian,
Makes sense.
Dave
you know?
Chappelle, no less. Like,
I think it was
come on, man.
twofold. Because, yeah, like Rose saying, he was saying some red hot stuff. So it's to stop people from recording him.
But it's a show. Like, it's a comedian show. Like, no matter how you record it.
Secondly, I think he was recording it himself for Netflix.
But the external recordings makes no difference.
What do you mean? If I record, I could just go release it on YouTube now if I wanted to.
Yeah, but the Netflix special is obviously going to be a bit different. It's not that one show.
No, of course not.
But he loses a percentage of the market because they've already watched
They already
the
watched it.
bootleg YouTube version.
Yeah, maybe.
What about concerts? Concerts, do you reckon this is a good one?
You know how artists always are,
Put your phone down.
put your phone away,
Leave it in the
guys. This is a
I think I get it for stuff like that. I get it. Like, if you should be using that if the phone itself might be a distraction to the end product, what you're going to receive. For comedian, I'm going to say no. I don't think that's
Allow it.
stupid. Yeah.
I think he's scared that, someone will film a 6-second clip taken out of context.
I get
Cancelled.
that, yeah. Maybe it's because of that, or potentially the fact that
I
he
think
wants to.
definitely
It's
a
a special.
large part of it is because of
There was
that.
a lot of cancelable clips.
Mm.
If you thought our segment last week was cancelable, this was fucking cancelled.
Worse than Rose's speech.
Yeah,
Wow.
mate.
Way worse.
Damn. All right.
These are critical categories. So you may have heard in the intro that we were supposed to play on going camping.
A classic segment.
One you may have been looking forward to.
But unfortunately, that has been changed to a new segment called Critical Categories. So, if you ever played the age-old classic game Scattergories, it might remind you of that, but it's critical.
We're so fucking creative. It's unreal.
So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to each give each other a category name, and we're going to go in turns in this circle, one by one, listing off items within that category. And it's the last man standing, boys. First one. The category is NRL teams.
All right, we'll go in a circle.
Full name of the NRL team, please.
Parramatta Eels.
Nice, easy one for you, man.
Good.
Oh,
We'll go Gold Coast Titans.
We'll go, my boys. Penrith Panthers.
Canterbury Bulldogs.
Sydney Roosters.
Melbourne Storm.
The Melbourne sexual assaulters. I don't know. Is that a common thing for NRL people?
It is, but then there's no team named after that.
Sorry. I think I'm out.
Kush is out. All right, we move. West Tigers.
That was the one on the tip of my tongue. Manly Seagulls. Problem is, I don't remember what's been said.
North Queensland Cowboys.
Canberra Raiders.
You know what? Brisbane Broncos. Has that been said?
No, it hasn't.
Now I'm struggling here.
Yeah, now we're
Newcastle Knights.
No, I'm out.
He's out.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I have North Queensland.
You said that.
already said
Then
that.
I'm out, my friend. Shock, surprise, that is one. The NRL one.
How close are you to losing though?
Never.
Never.
Senders all fucking teams,
Yeah.
man. The category is animals.
Nice and broad. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Dogs.
Chimpanzees.
Cats.
Monkeys.
I feel like that's too similar. Monkeys.
Oh, they're different
chimpanzees.
animals.
They're animals.
They're different animals.
All right. Bears.
Gorillas.
You name another primate, I'm coming over there.
Orangutan.
Tigers.
Baboon.
Lion.
Tiger.
He just said
You're right. You're out.
You're right, right, you're out, you're out.
I reckon that. I mean, because it's so broad, you get it wrong. You're out. Surely.
Oh, but this game's gonna go. This category's gonna go like
well,
hours.
too bad. You already got out.
Yeah, we'll go
Manu,
fast.
Quicker.
Eels.
Elephants.
Sea snakes.
Dolphins.
Sharks.
Orcas.
Lions.
Whales.
Lions.
Lions already been said.
He's
Lions
gone.
been said. All right. Kush.
Is it me?
Head
Yep.
to head.
Okay. Ants.
Parrots.
Birds.
No.
Nah, you can't do that.
It's tough when it's very fast.
Quick fire.
Sends
Quick
2
fire.
and 0.
All right. My category is things you can buy at Bunnings.
Oh, okay. Hammer.
Spanner.
Philips Hue light strips.
Snags.
2mm nails.
Oh no!
Don't,
we're not
don't.
doing this. Saw.
Plants.
Hedge trimmer.
Lawnmowers.
Ryobi drill.
Hoses.
Not sponsored by Ryobi.
Hoses.
Yeah, fuck it.
He's gone. Chainsaw.
Makita. Makita drill.
Power boards.
Seeds.
Doors.
Extension cables.
Can you buy
You
doors
can buy
at
doors.
Bunnings?
Yeah, you can
Can
buy
you actually buy?
doors. Yeah,
Okay.
you can buy doors.
Wood.
Door handles.
I was going to go wood, you fucking bastard. Taps.
I said door. This guy, what the fuck? Door frame. what are you going to do next? Come on. You're out of doors.
I don't think you can buy
Door
frames.
hinges.
Doorknobs.
He already said handles. All right. Up to you. Up to you. We're up to you.
Door frames.
Yeah, we're gonna count it. We're gonna
Yeah,
count it. We're gonna
counts.
count it. We're gonna count it. We're gonna count it. Yeah, the freaking thing around the door.
That's a frame.
That's a frame. That's the frame. That's the frame.
It's a fucking house. Go on.
Oh, we actually can.
Yes, it is a thing.
All right, whatever. You can buy.
No, you're
that's
right.
it. You're right. You're right.
Double-sided tape.
Single-sided tape.
Clamps.
Taps.
Someone's
I
already
said
said
taps.
taps.
Oh, shit.
No one said paint.
That's a big miss.
All right, back to you, Rowie.
The next one. The category is airport names.
Sydney Kingsford Smith.
Fuck me, bro.
Heathrow Airport.
Jeez.
JFK.
Los Angeles Airport.
Luton. London.
I was going to go Luton, you fucking bastard. Oh, my God. You know what? That's me done.
Done.
Gatwick.
Nigerian Airport.
Go on.
Yeah, I don't know if that.
You chose the category.
I don't know.
He was hoping everyone would get out first. You know, we couldn't get 3.
I thought you'd be done at Sydney. Go on.
Changi Airport.
Melbourne Tullamarine.
Ooh.
Melbourne Avalon.
Ooh.
Stansted in London.
Okay.
Can I go Badgerys Creek Airport?
Oh, yeah, that works.
Bali Denpasar.
Oh, that's ball knowledge.
That's the name of it. That's just the place. I don't think that's
That's
the
the
actual-
airport. That's the airport.
That's the
We'll
airport.
give it
We're not
that.
just naming countries with airports.
We can just name every city in the world.
there's so many easy ones.
What's one? Like Denpasar is not the airport name.
All right.
Some of them are named after the city.
All right, fine. We'll count
All right.
Bali Denpasar. Okay. Charles.
I tried to think of that one.
Well, or whatever it is.
Charles
I don't know, we're gonna-
Yeah, that's how
Yeah,
it's
we'll give
Charles
him
de
that.
Gaulle.
We'll give him
Charles
that.
de Gaulle.
in Paris.
that.
Charles de Gaulle. We'll give him that. Fuck, I had one in my mind. I forgot about it.
It's too late.
I'm out.
Too late. Well done, Ro.
I'm out.
Because I was thinking Manchester Airport's just called Manchester Airport. Leeds is also called Leeds
Leeds.
Airport.
So can you say that?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could've.
Oh, fuck.
just-
Whatever. I'm out.
Chipotle. Like there's
I'm out.
plenty of
Chipotle.
ones.
So we're on 2-1-1. I'm on 0. Shit.
The category is Harry Potter characters.
Harry Potter.
Good man. Good man. We'll give you that.
And what?
All right. Professor McGonagall.
James Potter.
Professor
Yeah,
Snape.
Hermione Granger.
Lily Potter.
James Sirius Potter.
Luna Lovegood.
Ron Weasley.
Holy shit. Bro, he's already whipped out the light.
We'll go Hagrid.
Fred Weasley.
George Weasley.
Draco Malfoy.
Ginny Weasley.
Lucius Malfoy.
Tom Riddle.
I'm fucking out.
You can say.
Dude, who's that fucking Dobby? That cunt.
There you go. Good boy. Good man.
Fucking Dobby, bro.
Professor Lockhart.
Ooh, Narcissus Malfoy.
The mum. The mum. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I had one in my mind as well. Hedwig the Owl.
There you go.
Voldemort been said.
Yeah, you can say it.
Oh,
He said
lovely.
Tom Riddle. You can say Voldemort.
ooh,
Lovely.
All right.
Voldy.
Mad Eye Moody.
Ooh.
Not to be confused with Mad Dog. The Australian debutante.
That's so niche.
Fuck. Barty Crouch Sr.
Professor Quirrell.
I'm actually out.
Oh, you actually have?
Yeah, bro.
All right. We'll go Lupin.
Barty Crouch Jr.
What's the Sirius Black.
Yeah, very nice.
Right? I think we said that.
No one said Sirius. You said James Sirius Potter. He didn't say Sirius Black. I'll say Peter Pettigrew.
Peter, who's
That's
that
who
guy?
I was. That's
The
who I was
little,
thinking of. The little rat.
the little rat bastard.
Oh, the little red bastard. Okay. Olive Wood.
Isn't it Oliver?
No, Olive Wood, the guy who's
The broomstick. He's in the Quidditch team. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Oliver Wood.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I'll allow it. Olive Wood.
It's just a type of wood. Dumbledore.
Fuck, none of us
And none of us said Dumbledore.
No, I don't think we did.
Shit.
Professor Trelawney.
Old Sybil.
Yeah, Civil Way.
Ollivander.
Oh, yeah, classic.
Cho Chang.
That's mad racist, bro. That is the name. That is the name.
Shang, bro.
Cedric Diggory.
Oh, this is tough. Death Eater number 3.
Dumbledore, but the guy who's not dead. I don't know. I'm actually out as well.
Well
I don't
done,
know
well
anymore.
done.
That was not bad.
Not bad. Went
Well done
far.
from you.
The category is artists.
Are we talking painters or are we talking about
Mate, any sort of artist you can name is fair
That's super.
are comedians artists?
No.
What?
Okay, so then it's not every kind of artist.
Yeah,
you can
Fine, modern day artists.
music.
They would have to release something in the past, I don't know, 30 years.
Okay.
Actually, no, music artists. We'll keep it
All
music
right.
artists.
Of all time.
Of all time.
The Beatles.
Drake.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Mozart.
Post Malone.
I thought you said the last 30 years.
Fine. Justin Bieber, bro. Fine.
No, he said all
I said all time, though. All time.
Okay. You said Justin Bieber?
Yeah.
Mozart.
Someone just said that.
Nice.
Hey,
No,
said
he
Justin
made me
Bieber.
change my answer because he's this little rat bastard.
Kate Trinata.
That's niche, bro. Bicep.
Who? Is that
I don't know the last two people you
Look
just
it up,
said.
bro. Biceps and artist.
Beethoven.
Post Malone. So there's change.
I said Post Malone.
Post Malone.
Did you?
Yeah.
They're out.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Tricep, dude. I don't know.
Bicep ain't an artist, brother.
I'll go Arctic Monkeys.
Hilltop Hoods.
Skeggs.
Skepta.
360.
Eminem.
Guy Sebastian.
Shannon Knoll.
Jay-Z.
Keith Urban.
Beyonce.
Kylie Minogue.
Seal.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus.
Hannah Montana is an artist in and of her own right.
Yeah.
Fine. Ariana Grande.
Biggie Smalls.
Tupac.
Notorious B.I.G.
Coldplay.
Cold Chisel.
Maroon 5.
Did you just naming only Australian artists, are you?
Off the back of what you're saying, I'm finding inspiration.
Glass Animals.
Cold Chisel.
You said that.
You already said it.
said that. You just said
did.
Cold
You just
Chisel
did.
last round.
Yeah,
You're
you
out.
did.
Okay.
That's right.
No, you're out. You're out.
You're out.
You're out. Go on, Biggs.
Snow Patrol.
Crowded House.
Harry Styles.
Niall Horan.
Liam Payne.
Christian artist, no?
Yeah, the Hillsong.
I'll give you one of them.
Yeah, I don't know that. It's just Oceans.
Like Hillsong, isn't it like
Hillsong
Hillsong
United.
Worship?
Hillsong
or
United,
something?
yeah. No,
Manchester
football team.
United. Zayn Malik.
Rolling Stones.
I might actually lose this one. I'm blanking, bro. Central C.
Madonna.
H.
Fuck. Stormzy.
AJ Tracy.
Dave.
Santa. Oh, fuck. I was about to say Dave as well. I'm out.
Oh, well done, sir. That is good knowledge. You came out fast. Very nice.
That's
Very
what I
nice.
see from Sen.
That is a nice one.
Knowledge. It's knowledge.
Wish you went painters artists. That would have been very
I wanted to include them.
niche. Monet.
Van Gogh.
Yeah, I reckon we've had
last
one
30
round
years
of it.
as
Yeah. All right. My category is kids' TV shows.
The Wiggles.
Fairly Odd Parents.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Bluey.
Ben 10.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Ben 10 Space Force.
Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
No, come on. You can't have these variations. You go
All right, fine. Pokemon.
Digimon.
Bakugan.
Beyblade.
Dragon Ball Z.
Fuck. Korra.
One Piece.
Naruto.
Dragon Booster.
Attack of the Titans.
Kim Possible.
Ren and Stimpy.
Lilo and Stitch.
Oh. Breaking Bad.
All right. Let me think of the toasted TV nonsense. Let's go Backyard Science.
Are we counting The Simpsons?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Of course
We'll
I'll
count
count
The Simpsons.
Family Guy.
South Park.
Futurama.
Fuck me. Cleveland Show.
Bob's Burgers.
Blue's Clues.
Gravity Falls.
What the hell is
That
Gravity?
is a show. Look at that. That's a show.
Puberty Blues.
What was that Bear in the Big Blue House?
Yes,
That is
sir.
one.
Show.
The Hooly Doolies.
Shaolin Showdown.
Is that a show?
Yeah, it was a good show.
What was that other one? Ed, and Eddie.
Oh, that's
Very
that's
nice,
a banger.
very
Bing and
nice.
Bong.
Oh, Bing and Bong. Oh, what's that show with the dog, the scaredy cat, the scaredy dog? Coward the friendly dog.
Oh, is that a show?
I've never heard of
I've
that.
never heard of that. Nah.
You're out.
You're out, bro. You're out.
No, that's a show.
We'll give you a second to look
If
it
you
up.
can look it up and show it to us, we'll believe you.
Yeah, dude. It's Courage the Cowardly Dog.
And what did he say?
I said Coward the Cowardly Dog.
We'll allow it. We'll allow
fine.
it.
You got 3 out of 4.
Fine. What's that? Cat Dog.
I was going to say cat dog. Garfield.
Oh, you idiot. That's something so good. I had Garfield in my mind. That's it.
The Adventures of Tintin.
Ooh, Snoopy.
Oh, that's isn't it Peanuts? Isn't that the whole show?
No, I think it's just
Snoopy.
Snoopy.
Arthur.
Oh, he's good. Bananas in pajamas.
Oh, he's better.
Bananas B1 and B2, he reckons. Oh no. Sesame Street.
Play School.
Oh,
Are we counting BTN behind the news?
No, we're not counting.
I'm fucking out.
I thought you
That was good. That was good.
It's too quick.
What, do you have any in mind, Kush?
I had Wallace and Gromit. It just came up.
Oh, yeah. It would have been
That
nice.
was a good one as well.
Anyone watch Brum?
Brum was a great
Brummy.
show.
Oh no. The fucking
See Brum
car.
Kush? The car.
The car.
That was a good show.
Tough. All right, next one. We're gonna take set off the leaderboard here. He's popping off. The category is Sydney suburbs.
All right, phones down. No Google Maps.
Castle Hill.
Rouse Hill.
Kellyville.
Bella Vista,
Balcombe Hills.
Thornley.
Beaumont Hills.
Normanhurst,
Fenton Hills.
Wesley.
Chatswood.
Beecroft,
Gordon.
Cheltenham.
Epping.
Eastwood,
Clara.
Meadowbank.
North Ryde.
West Ryde.
Eastwood.
Oh, you already said
Already
that.
said that.
We said
Goodbye.
that. We said that.
You
Big
said
on.
that.
Yeah, you said it.
Someone
One of us
Eastwood.
definitely
Someone said
it.
Epping and someone said
I
Eastwood.
think you said Eastwood.
Yeah.
Cronulla.
Menai.
Fuck you, Mount Druitt.
Manly,
St. Mary's.
Bankstown.
Oatley,
St. Clair.
Blacktown.
Mortdale,
Parramatta.
Bondi.
Woolloomooloo,
Paddington.
Where are you going, brother? Gucci.
Potts Point,
Bondi.
Oh, my Chatswood.
King's Cross.
No, Chatswood's been said no.
I said Chatswood.
Did you actually?
I said
Oh,
Chatswood.
mate.
Shit.
Cross, King's Cross.
Surrey Hills.
Redfern.
Fuck.
Nah, well done, Nick. Well done.
I was struggling as well.
That's
bro.
good knowledge. The man was crossing
I had to
boundaries.
get out of the way.
You guys kept jumping around Sydney and put me off.
That's why I need to get out of like the west, bro. I
You need
needed to
think
go
of
east.
One area and just go for it.
I said Mortdale.
You know what got me as well?
I'm just thinking of the suburbs I've talked about the past week.
You threw me off with when you did Sutherland or Cronulla or whatever. That really threw me off.
That's fucking knowledge.
I was trying to go through the northern line. This guy kept bringing the fucking North Shore
Yeah,
line.
dude.
He brought Kalaras and
You all
Gordons.
jumped over the place. It really threw me off.
I tried to steal your Cheltenham pick as well.
Yeah.
Kush was just thinking of the suburbs with properties that he owns.
Do you want to throw in Vaucluse, Kush? or?
Oh, stop it. All right.
The category is YouTubers.
KSI.
Max Mofo.
Logan Paul.
Critical banter.
Oh, that's Critical Banter shorts count.
Yeah, we'll allow it.
For the next month or so.
Mini Minter.
My Chonny.
Jake Paul.
Zerka.
Ziz.
Rest in peace.
You upload YouTube videos, Kush. Come on.
Fair enough.
Community channel.
Oh, that's a fucking niche one.
Wow.
man.
Beta Squad.
Chest bra.
Tobe Jizzle.
Superwog.
Vanos Gaming.
Zoella.
Oh, Marcus Butler.
Neil
Oh,
Kolatka.
Oh, I Am Wildcat.
Casper Lee.
You are going some niche. What's Alfie Days?
PewDiePie.
Script to screen.
Joe Sugg.
Me off.
Jackmate.
Sorry. No, the whimper song with Jack.
Mr. Beast.
Sark.
DJ Punk Bro.
He's a gamer. He's a
Okay.
gamer.
Are we just going to ignore what you
I heard what he said. I'll allow it.
Mr. MLC Pro.
Does Zorba Smith have an account?
He unfortunately doesn't. No.
iDubbbz.
Kush Kundra does though.
Nah, you bastard.
He does.
All right, fine.
FaZe Sensor.
FaZe Sensei.
Is that two different people?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. H3H3.
I am Ninja.
Mr. Beats Espanol.
No, sure, that's not that.
Nah, you got to give another
Nah.
one.
Why?
That's
Nah,
just a channel. It's not
yeah.
a person.
That's the YouTube channel.
Mr. Beast is the geezer. You
But
can't.
Mr. Geese, I already said Mr. Beast. Yeah,
YouTubers.
yeah.
All right, let's go. Big Star. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you for the clarification. Deji.
Marley 13.
Oh, the ghost.
Oh, that's a whole other category, my
Rose
friend.
favorite. Oh,
Niche.
wow. H2O Delirious. He's
Kush
another,
just
he's, another,
saying
he's another
things.
gamer. He's another gamer.
Veritasium.
Tim the Tapman.
Nah,
Fuck, I was going to say the React guys.
I reckon he's going. All right.
Dawn.
All right.
Nick Merckx.
Yeah, the Teens React dudes.
The Teens React Dudes.
The React.
What?
So this just Teens React. Oh, but that's not a YouTube channel. So I'll go fine. I'll be fair. Dude Perfect.
Dude, perfect. Fair enough. Road to Shore.
Brody Smith.
The Slow-Mo guys.
Dude, I'm struggling and this should be, I'm out. I've taken too long.
This is the wheelhouse.
I think I'm out as well, bro. I was hoping Biggs would get me. But I've got none. I'm gone.
I was going to be out if you weren't out. Let's go.
Bro, I was jumping between too many categories.
Yeah,
man.
it's too many
Fucking
categories.
OG British vloggers.
Yeah, that was-
to, like Warzone geezers.
No, it's because Zoella came on my
Yeah.
Instagram feed the other day and I was like,
I had the whole
thought
fucking
about her.
beta squad in my head,
Oh,
bro.
of course.
That's where I was meant to
I
go
was going
next.
to say how to basic, but I forgot to say.
Oh, well done.
Well done, bro. I
Sen wins that whole
don't think I got a point in the whole game.
Participation trophies.
Ready to make New Year's resolutions you can actually keep? Our friends at Manscaped have one for you. Proper hygiene in all caps. The leaders in below the waist grooming and experts of men's hair removal have you covered for the much needed resolution of feeling your best. Boys and girls, not many girls, join the 7 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped TM with our exclusive code TCB. Go to manscaped.com and use code TCB for 20% off and free shipping. Now, for the astute among you, you would have realized that, this 20% off isn't an exclusive offer. However, you'd actually be financially illiterate to not get 20% off at Manscaped, right? Whatever you need, right? If you need the lawnmowers, if you need the weed whackers,
The crops.
the crop preservers, right? If you're looking to upgrade your hygiene and grooming routine, I personally recommend the Platinum Package 4.0. That's
Wow.
my favorite one, right? The king of the package is the Lawnmower 4.0. The trimmer offers a ceramic blade and advanced skin-safe technology. So get to manscaped.com. Enter the code TCB, 20% off. You'll actually, I can't express this enough. Like,
You're stupid if you
actually
don't do
a
it.
fool if you don't enter that code, right? 20% off and free shipping. TCB.
It's
at
also
manscaped.com.
3 letters. Like, just put
do
it in.
it.
Just do it.
This segment is Can I Borrow a Feeling? Not to be confused with I've Got a Feeling, song by the Black Eyed Peas.
Seminal classic.
Seminal classic. But we're going to talk about underrated feelings or things that, or just, feelings that we have that don't get the appreciation that they deserve. The first one that I have is finding a crumpled $20 bill in your jacket or any sort of money,
That is a rarity these days, cashless society.
which
Or
makes
you-
the feeling
Which makes it
greater.
even better when you come across a $20 bill. The theory I subscribe to, if it's cash, it doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
It's not part of my
Exactly right.
bank account balance. It's free money.
So
Great.
I found a tenner in my pocket, my jeans pocket the other day, and I got it. I saw it. I was like, this is unbelievable. Bought myself a nice little banh mi with that money.
Oh my God.
And it was a free banh mi.
It's free. It's
Free
free.
banh mi.
That is true.
Because you're doing your accounting based on your bank account.
Correct.
Right? This $10, it's not out of weekly budget.
We should go back to a cash society, I reckon.
No way.
Go back, you say.
Yeah, let's go back old school. I remember we went to the casino once and you need to obviously cash for the casino. And I was worried because I didn't have my card on me, but I had my wallet. And I dug around in my wallet and I pulled out a crisp 50.
Oh.
I will say that was
money box over here.
that was one of the finest moments I will say in my life, right? So I agree with you. That was a beautiful feeling knowing that I was about to lose $50, but it was free $50.
It was free.
It's very euphoric because that feeling can only be associated with freedom. That's it. You can do anything with that money. And that's why it's great. I rate it.
It's house money you're playing with. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
The first feeling I have is the first sip of water after a big night out. You wake up in the morning, grog city, God knows what happens, but you're a smart man. You've planned the night before, maybe even a Powerade, but even just a bottle of water. Take a nice little sip, mate. The crustiness in your throat, mate. The clumps of mucus or whatever is going on
Can feel
washes away.
The
It's like-
dehydration.
It's like it
Exactly.
dissolves as well. It's beautiful. You just feel it seeping away.
Because sometimes your sleep isn't that great because you feel you're
Terrible
dehydrated, you're
sleep.
coughing, your headache, everything. But the water, mate, solves all your
Feels
problems.
like you're watering a plant after like a long hot summer.
Exactly.
Is it a
beautiful.
sip or is it like I'm
No,
gulping?
it's
I'm
yeah.
desperate. It's like the water of life is what it is.
It's like you're an Arab man walking through the desert and you see a mirage of an oasis.
Oasis,
And
yeah,
you both hands in there, brother, sipping that water. That's how it feels. I do like that one as well. Mine's similar. It's after you've held a long piss and you finally
Oh, that's class.
unzip and you
Oh,
release.
my days.
And that feeling while you release is top tier.
I love
Orgasmic.
it. I love
Dead
it.
set.
It's like you're creating a whole ecosystem within the toilet, dude. It's like the
the
Yosemite.
fuck kind of piece are you doing, bro?
I wish you could see what he's doing underneath the table right now.
It's like a waterfall, you know, and it's like it's nature's life underneath. You're giving everything to the bathroom.
I remember the other day we were at football row.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
I
we
was
were on the
about to bring
bus,
this up.
and then he needed to pee, and then I'm like, "Oh, brother, they've already started the game. We're late, whatever. We don't have time." And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go pee." And he comes back. Well, how'd you describe it? You were like holding it.
Yeah, so I was
yeah.
walking to the bathroom,
Yeah.
having already released my bladder. Except the only thing stopping the urine from seeping into the pants was the hand on the shaft grasping tightly.
So he literally has clamped his dick.
I'm literally just like
Death gripping it.
my snake. And I had already released. And when I went to the bathroom to let it all out, I'll tell you what, that was maybe a top 3 moment of my life.
That's such a cathartic feeling just to let it all out.
Man, and it lasts forever.
It's a long stream, it's a strong
So they
stream.
may mean people who saw Roach just clapping.
Okay, no.
While going to the bathroom.
Death gripping his dick.
It's like a fucking BFG just stomping with a
No,
shot.
because I'm obviously not doing that like 100 meters from the bathroom, right? It's like, you know, you're close to the bathroom, you need to pee more.
Your body
your body
recognizes
knows.
it's about to
Yeah, yeah.
release.
So like maybe like 20 meters away, my body is like,
Letting go.
it's go time.
It's releasing.
That would have been amazing. Just like, imagine someone walking out the bathroom and you see this guy just clamping on his balls.
No, but it's
Grabbing
not
it like it owes him
outside.
money.
It's not the outside. You have to go inside.
Oh, it's even worse.
That's worse. That's worse.
Some
understand.
predator behavior.
I understand
Your
what it
hand
looks
was in
like.
your pants.
Of course.
Oh, that's worse.
In this kid-friendly environment.
Yeah, what the
where there
that's
were
fucked.
under 12s were training for soccer.
Oh, that's
Well, as
fucked.
in, like, if it's outside the pants and I've released, then I can't physically, like, how do
You
I?
can't. That's true. You need to
I
skin on
piss
skin.
all over myself. Like, the only way it can work is if your hand is literally grasping
Oh, my days.
your soft, flaccid.
All right,
Look, that must have been a great feeling. That
It would have been. That's
a
a
great
great.
feeling.
That is a great feeling.
I'm going to move away from the ball
Thank you.
jokes. This is more personal for me, but when you know you've seen a movie or a TV show and you know it's perfect, you know it's absolutely perfect. You come out and you're sitting there, you're watching the credits, and you're like, "Fuck, what I saw was top notch. That was amazing." So much so that it extends. You know, you feel like you don't want it to end. You look at YouTubers, their reactions, you know, their interviews and whatnot. It's that kind of feeling.
I've done that. I've
Yeah.
done that.
Yeah.
You go to Reddit,
Exactly.
see what everyone's talking about the film.
You want it to keep going. You don't want it to stop. That's
What was the film that gave you that feeling? Like?
Latest one. Yeah.
Puss in Boots: The Last Wish?
Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm being dead serious. I came out of that and I was almost at tears at the end of the film, mind you, and I was like, "This
What?
is fucking amazing, almost perfect execution." Here I am,
You're telling me after you saw Puss in Boots
Two.
2,
dude.
you know, the last, you know, Pussening or whatever. You went to YouTube.
That's a great name, by the way.
You've saved Sen's job for the
That's
title
the
this
title
week.
of this week's episode.
The last pussening.
I don't even know if it's going to be allowed on YouTube or Captivate will allow that.
And you went like people reacting to, you know, Puss in Boots 2.
No reacting because obviously it's a cinema watch, but like you see the cast and their discussions. You go on Reddit, Letterboxd. You don't want it to end. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Antonio Banderas, guys, he does it. He does it.
What did you give it out of 10?
I gave it 10 out of 10.
That was it. He gave it a 10. I
I
saw
gave it
that
10
one.
out of 10.
Fuck, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Back to Euro.
I don't know if this is like an underrated feeling. I mean, it is an underrated feeling, but I don't know if this is like a feeling that you experience. But like when the plane lands safely after a long flight, that feeling to me, it's not euphoric,
It's
but it's peace. It's inner peace.
it's calm.
Because I read this one time that the most dangerous parts of a plane is the takeoff and the landing. And so sometimes you have the landing when like he hits it pretty hard and then like there's a bit of shaking and you don't know if you're ever going to walk the earth again.
You're paralyzed by the movements.
And so when the plane stops, the seatbelt signs go off.
You can breathe again.
Yeah, the
heart
breathing starts.
beats
The relief.
normally again.
And oftentimes you're in a new place. You know, or you're coming home. Things to look forward to.
That is true.
I didn't realize you were a pussy.
That's his pussening, bro. My next one is very, very niche. It's going to an air-conditioned room after playing lunchtime soccer.
Yes. No, agreed.
That is that, yeah. Or going into your air-conditioned car.
Or like a
after
market, a supermarket after a really hot day.
that's-
It's
I have vivid memories of high school. We play lunchtime soccer every day, 40 minutes, an hour. And we even play in summer where it's like 30 degrees, 35 degrees. We couldn't
disgusting
miss out.
weather, really.
And the days where we didn't have an air-conditioned room, I wanted to jump out of the room and die, right? But if I had a class that was an air-conditioned room, my God, it was so crisp, man.
And you know the fact that you could hear it the moment you enter, you could hear it just whirring and buzzing and wheezing, and you're like, you're entering bliss, dude. You're
It is
entering
good.
bliss.
Like the sweat's dripping down my back, my fucking bag. We had to wear pants and shit.
Yeah.
The clothes were warm as well.
That's grotty.
You
But
actually
then-
didn't have to wear pants.
But it was unspoken
It was,
rule in
yeah.
our school.
Frowned
So
upon if you wore shorts.
wore shorts, you got bullied.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. Is an
Rightfully
indictment of our school, but that's besides the point. The air conditioning room was an unreal feeling, and
That is
honestly hasn't been matched since.
That is a very niche feeling. I do like that one. I've got a similar one as well. Walking out of the exam room after your last exam at uni for the semester and knowing you've got yonders off now, especially the one at the end of the year when you got like fucking 3 months off now.
I remember the last, it's not a good, I mean, I failed one of my subjects at uni and that was the last exam. And so I knew I failed. And that was also in and of itself a good feeling.
It's a freeing feeling.
It's a
knowing
freeing feeling.
it's over now. But I think that is a beautiful feeling.
But
when
is
you
it a caveat by you knowing that you did well?
I don't care if I did well or not well. It's over.
I think for the feeling to be optimal, you need to have known that you did well.
That's what I was actually going to say. My feeling was walking out,
Knowing that at least I've done
knowing
enough.
you smashed it. Like you absolutely destroyed
I was going to say knowing I've done enough to pass to get through.
The thing is, I feel like that's a common feeling. Like you've done enough to pass, especially in uni where it's like pass, fail, hit the pass, we're done, right?
Yeah.
But when you're in an exam, you know you tore that shit up apart, right? You opened it, you inserted, and you delivered greatness. That's what you did. That feeling is rare. So when that comes up,
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think I've ever experienced that.
No, and I think even if you did bad in the exam, give it a couple hours, you're already
Yeah,
home.
I'm over
You're
it,
done,
bro.
You're done,
Yeah,
bro. You're moving
that's
on with your
true.
life. You're looking forward to the 3 months off, whatever.
that's
I have a friend at uni who knew exactly what he got on each exam that he ever did.
What?
So like he came out, he's like, I got 95 that exam. Because he remembers the exam and he's like a genius, like he knows everything.
Fair enough.
And then he goes through back in his mind, he like revisits it, and then he just knows what he got wrong or what he didn't get right.
That's so weird. You know, the moment in exams, for me at least, I can remember like 30%. And then when people start talking about, like, oh yeah, no, I do remember that question. It's like, I don't know. I always had that feeling. I couldn't remember every question. Like this guy is like doing reverse calculations in the back.
He got a spot on it all the time. Like I think I'm like you, Kush. I when I walk out of the exam, like whatever happened in the exam is out.
It's in the past.
Exactly. It's left in that room.
Suppressed.
Yeah. Clean slate. You know, we walk out.
You're not bringing that out to the outside the room. You're not bringing it out.
No, but then
Whatever
you get
happens.
stressed because people are like, oh,
They're always talking about it.
You get
Yeah.
17, you get
Yeah,
B, I
yeah.
got C, and I'm like sitting there like, dude, I don't know what 17 is. And I don't know if I did B or C. Like, I don't know what I put.
On the reverse, you know what the worst feeling is? When you walk out of an exam and you know you've done poorly and you have an exam in 2 days. That is a shit feeling.
That's a horrible feeling.
That's fucking ass.
Yeah, I agree. The negative vibes continue.
I thought of a similar one just quickly as well. When you're in reading time and you're going through and you're like, oh, this actually isn't, I'm not going to be as fucked as I thought I would be.
It's a rare feeling.
That's a rare feeling.
But
that
it
is a
is.
beautiful
That is a
feeling.
good
We're like, all right, everything's going to be okay.
You flip the
The
pages.
shit I didn't study isn't in this exam.
Yeah, that's tough.
I've got when you don't really want to go out.
I'll just, no. All good. You guys all caught that, right? What the fuck?
I was looking over the cushion. I thought
We were all
looking
looking at Kush. This guy starts piping up.
I didn't know we had the Critical Road podcast over here. Jesus.
Let's go, Ro. Sorry, let's go,
Sorry,
Kush.
Yeah, all right. Can I? Yeah, okay. Just want to double check. I had a feeling which is, I think it only happens when it's a group larger than 10 and you're with the boys, you crack a joke, every face is laughing, every face is smiling.
my
You're looking
God.
around and there's not one face who's shrugging, is like, yeah, it is.
Even the people that don't really laugh,
Yeah.
they've cracked up.
Even if the people that you might not even know that much, it's just it's a friend circle, you know people, best friends, but every single one is laughing. That's a top-notch feeling.
That is a beautiful feeling, Kush.
You get strangers laughing, like, or people that you don't know.
It's a rush.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
You feel on top of the world. You know, I say.
You've cracked a new market, mate. It's unreal.
Or if you're at work, you're trying to get like the seniors to laugh.
Oh,
that's
that's
the
another
higher
one.
ups. That's a good one. But that's a dangerous one to play because if you say something rogue, then career limiting move. Yeah.
Exactly.
But like, is that only for people who think they're funny?
Oh, absolutely. This is
I
just
think
between
so.
us
Yeah.
four, really.
Definitely.
I'm sure a lot of people out there don't care.
Us psychos.
I wonder actually how those people would think. Like they're typically not, comedians.
Yeah, where do they find their?
They're not the
value
kings
in
of comedy,
social
but then they
situations?
crack a joke and then everyone's laughing. I wonder how they feel. It's a feeling
unfamiliar
unheard from them.
feeling, I
Yeah,
reckon.
I think they're cracking jokes, but don't care about the.
yeah. But what if
How
you're
can
looking
How can you
around?
not care?
Because their self-value is
How do you not?
based on getting?
Yeah, how do you not care about external validation and social gratification?
Foreign to me.
Their whole self-esteem is based on how many laughs they got that day. They go home.
It's in the hands of other people.
I've got when you don't want to go out and then someone else cancels the plans that you didn't want to go anywhere.
That's a beautiful feeling.
That's
It's a game of chicken, really.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's sitting there like, I don't
can't
want to
be
be the one
fucked.
to do this.
Yeah.
And then you get the text message, sorry, bro.
And you're
can't
like,
make it today."
oh, good man, sorry.
And the great thing about that is then you've got like a little bit of a leg up.
Yeah, you're the good man in this.
Yeah.
You got the
You're
moral
like,
high
Don't
ground.
worry about it.
We'll do it next time. Whenever it comes, we'll do
You're
it.
in the driving seat now.
Exactly. You got the power. It's good.
That's a great feeling, actually.
Lovely. I have one more. It's getting into bed after a long day and showering.
Excellent. Why was there silence?
I was a bit confused. Getting into bed.
Yeah,
after a long
because
day,
you
then
go into
shower?
bed.
and then you shower.
No. You had a long day, then you showered, and then you get into bed.
Yeah, sorry. I was
Straight into
trying
bed.
to figure out the timeline for that. That's why there was a bit of
You
silence.
cleanse the dirties of the day.
Yeah.
And your body's fucking aching because you've walked around the city and shit, and you just get to lie down. Your day's done,
I
Beautiful.
agree.
and you have time to just relax.
I agree. Great
All
feeling.
right. Because it was the other way around, I would be a bit more
No,
concerned.
no.
Yeah, mine is, it's a long weekend So you have the Monday off, but then you wake up on the Sunday and you realize it's only the middle of my weekend.
And
And that's beautiful. Exactly.
Class.
They don't have that existential dread of knowing, fuck, I got work tomorrow.
Class.
Best one is when you have the Easter long weekend. You wake up on the Saturday, mate, it's only beginning, really.
Started.
It's only halfway through.
It should be the last day, and it's
Yeah.
we're only beginning.
The Saturday is actually tomorrow. dare I
Exactly.
say.
Yeah, exactly. I counted as a Friday, Saturday is Saturday, and then Sunday, Monday is Sunday.
Beautiful, beautiful. Speaking of that, the sleeping ones. It's only ever happened a few times, but like you wake up, it's like 2 a.m. and you're like, you know what? I've got another 7
You got another
hours.
That's
Six
the one I
hours,
thought about when he just said that, bro. That's a unreal
beautiful
feeling. Because you could probably have something the next day,
Exactly.
and you need to get up early, and you're like, oh, I'm fucking tired. But then you realize, mate,
Ample
a
hours.
second sleep.
Yeah,
Or not even that, knowing that you don't have anything the next day and there's no limits for your sleep. You can just go back to sleep. You know, you've woken up early, but now you have whatever hours you deem to be correct. That's it.
That is a great feeling. Righty, that brings us to the end of this beautiful episode. Hopefully, nothing will be cut out of the log this week. Kush, anything you thought?
I didn't see Ro visually using some,
He might
paraphernalia.
have been high already before coming in, but
No evidence, no video evidence.
so it's fine.
Dumb.
No drug-related paraphernalia in my
All right, so we should have a full episode this week.
Long one as well.
Long one as well. We did tease the games day/night, depending on where you are in the world. And we're going to announce what we'll be playing. So, boys,
What is it?
we're doing a chess tournament.
Wow. Hell yeah. Get that ELO up,
So-
baby.
We'll release what platform we'll be using in the coming weeks. But 4th of March,
Chess.com, really.
I don't want to use the official ones. I want to use
the platform.
because I want everyone to start on the same level.
Great.
You already got too much experience on chess.com, bro. You know
Chess
that.
doesn't change, basically.
Nah, bro. I'm giving everyone an equal
You
platform
have,
right now.
home advantage.
Exactly.
It's not like Ultimate Team where we built a team, bro. The board is reset every game.
Dude, he knows the intricacies of the interface of chess.com.
Bro, the UI, we got to be careful.
We'll be playing chess on iMessage. What?
If we have to, we have to. It is what it is. So we'll probably be using chess.com.
Make an account.
Make an account. Everyone make an account. So if you want to register, DM the page and let us know that you will be attending on the 4th of March. We'll do the first round of games on the 4th of March.
We'll create a bracket.
We'll do a bracket.
tournament.
We'll call out the winners every episode.
Yeah. So we'll go week by week. So we'll start with the first week. We'll see who the winners are, and then you'll move on to the next part of the bracket. And over maybe a couple of weeks, we'll eventually find the winner, and the winner will be getting Ro.
You'll get a Manscaped. I don't know what package it is, but it's a box. You're getting a Manscaped.
You're getting a box.
With all the bells and whistles inside.
So you're getting a loot box. So if you want to do that, get ready. 4th of March. Let us know if you'll be attending.
Yeah, to know when that's happening. Instagram. It'll be on Instagram. Follow our Instagram. We'll put out some posts, give you a chance to register. Or just DM our Instagram page and we'll put you in the bracket. With that, we'll see you guys next week.